Hi friends, I am Anand, your tech guide from Tech Store, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest Dell Vostro 15 3000 series laptop, which is the 3590. It features the 10th generation processor and is a direct successor of the 3580 series of laptops. Even the Dell 3583 Vostro series, this is a successor to that particular laptop. So let's have a look at it. On the top here, as soon as you look at it, there is absolutely no difference between the Dell Inspiron 3593 and the 3590. Let's see what exactly the difference is. On the top, it has got a textured finish, very nicely designed on the top. When you open, you're again not very happy because it does not have a nano bezel. The same design that Dell has followed from the past 2 years now. There has not been any design change per se. The inner also has this textured finish in the entire touchpad area. Multi-gesture touchpad. It's very nice. The keyboard is not all that great. Small keys and not very good reflex. The power button is a separate power button. That is a good thing to have nowadays. On the left side, you have a charging pin connector and a charging pin indicator. You have HDMI port. You have a Ethernet. This is a gigabit Ethernet that it has. Two USB 3.0 ports. Headphone and mic combi jack. On the front, there's absolutely no I/O whatsoever. You can see the speaker grills in the front. On the right, you have a memory card reader. It's a small SD-MMC card reader and a USB 2.0 port, and the best part, you have a VGA port as well as a DVD writer for this particular laptop. It's a good handy little solution in a scenario you want to have old DVDs that you want to read or you want to burn some data. It's a good thing to have a DVD writer. And then you have a Kensington lock. So once you flip, you see the ventilation is not all that great. More vents could have been designed on this particular base. The base looks absolutely clutter-free, neat. We'll dig deep into the base and understand what all is placed inside. Now let's see if it opens with one hand operation. No guys, a very tight hinge. It's bound to have an issue in the coming 2.5 years. If you don't get it loosened, then you're bound to have an issue with the hinges on this particular laptop for sure. Now let's dig deep into it and understand how to replace the battery, RAM, hard drive, m.2 NVMe SSD, DVD writer and everything. Right, get started. Need to flip the laptop and need to open all the screws if you want to dig deep. Now, if you just want to replace the DVD writer, your DVD writer is faulty, you want to have additional storage, having a caddy, HDD caddy, and put another hard drive, then you need to remove this one screw over here and this one screw, and just need to remove the DVD writer like this. It's a 3.5mm SATA DVD writer that Dell has integrated. This is the only laptop right now in the category which has a DVD writer, so it's a good thing to have actually. Now I need to remove all these screws as well as these two screws over here. These are very small screws, so you need to be careful so the threading does not worn out. These three screws will not come out. Don't try to bring them out. These are designed this way only. To the point it comes out. These screws will come out. 1, 2, 3. Now you need to flip the laptop and open it, and using a thumb prior like this, start protruding from one side very gently. Now remove from the right side because the VGA port is holding onto it. This is the way the inners of the Dell Vostro 3590 look like. It might be a Core i3 or a Core i5 variant. They will all look the same. The CMOS cell, the hard drive, battery, m.2 NVMe SSD slot, the RAM bay area, 2 DDR4 dual data rate can be implemented over here, dual channel RAM, the fan, the Wi-Fi chip here. So let's get started with the battery first. Be very careful in removing this strip here. This is the stickering that is there, and very gently pull this particular thing out, and it comes out. The standard Dell 42 Watt-hour battery type YRDD6 11.4 volts. This is the battery that you need to buy if you want to replace the battery of this particular Dell laptop. Coming to the hard drive, you need to remove these screws and you need to remove this strip connector over here. You need to remove the cable. So the hard drive is held by a metal case. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 screws have to be removed and the metal case will be off. You can buy a 2.5 SATA SSD or a hard drive depending on your choice, and you can replace it. You need to remove this connector first. Use your 2 thumb fingers and remove it. It's very delicate, and the hard drive is off. Take another hard drive or SSD and you can just put it like this. Coming to the part where the memory is, just use your 2 thumb fingers and the memory will be off. It uses a 2666 MHz DDR4 low voltage RAM. You need to buy any brand, it might be Crucial, Kingston or Corsair. You need to just take a similar RAM, 8 GB or 16 GB. 16 plus 16 total 32 GB upgrade capacity this laptop has. So just take another RAM DIMM slot and insert it like this, and then press it at the center. The 2 notches will take on. Now coming to the part with NVMe SSDs, there is a screw that Dell has already provided. You can install a NVMe SSD or a normal m.2 2280 SSD or a 2250 SSD also onto this particular laptop. This is a Western Digital SN50 250GB m.2 SSD NVMe SSD that we're using. Just need to take it like this and insert it. Now, this is the part where the CMOS cell is. Say in a scenario, your time and date is all the time getting resetted to its factory default. Then you need to take a screwdriver like this and then just press it like this, and the CMOS cell will come off. Just need to take a CR2032 3V cell available for around 20 to 30 rupees here in India, and you can rectify the time and date issue with your laptop. This is the Wi-Fi chip. Just need to remove this 1 screw and the white casing, and you can replace the Wi-Fi chip. The hinges, in another video, we'll show you how to replace the screen as well as the display frame and the hinges of this particular laptop. The hinges are pretty nicely fitted here, pretty large in design, so it should give a good base to the overall laptop. Let's hope that the display frame does not break off because of the tightness that is there in the hinges. Let's put the battery back. Right, let's start by putting the battery. This is the DC jack and this is the full HD VGA cable. Now you need to put the base from the right side, from the part where the VGA slot is. I need to put the base from the right side, disentangle the VGA port and then press on all sides. Press on all the sides so that the flower bracket arrangement is fitted absolutely fine. So after upgrading with the m.2 NVMe SSD, you need to do some settings in the BIOS. Press F2 and go to the BIOS. Go to System Configurations on the left side and scroll down. You will see by default RAID will be on. You need to change it to AHCI and press yes and need to apply changes. Only after this your NVMe SSD will be visible in your Windows system. The audio quality is very good, crisp, thumping. The entry-level Core i3 or the Core i5 variants, the 3590 Dell Vostro speakers are really nice. No tinning sound, absolutely crisp and clear. Now let's look at the web camera. This is a video that we have taken from the webcam of the Dell Vostro 3590. The quality is fairly nice, very decent 720p resolution video that you can shoot. The photos are 0.9 megapixel that you can shoot 1280 into 780p, and the audio also is very nice because of the dual array microphone that Dell has integrated onto this. So a thumbs up for the web camera on this particular laptop. There is a good amount of lighting here, so the video is pretty bright, but in low light it's not going to be as good as the way you are seeing it. So this was a video showing the complete detailing of the Dell Vostro 3590. The big thumbs up on the laptop is the 10th generation processor that they have integrated, i3 and i5 as well as i7. All of them are going to be 10th generation processors. It has got amazing web camera and the speaker. The inners are pretty neatly designed for you to upgrade, say 2-3 years down the lane you want to upgrade. It's pretty nicely designed. But the bad part about the entire thing is the entire chassis has remained the same as the predecessor 3584, 3583. The same thing has continued into this particular laptop also. We were expecting nano bezel, C-type and fast charging, but it does not exist. Even the screen panel is a full HD TN LED. It does not have IPS, Core i3 or Core i5. Neither does the keyboard have backlit. So these are the points which you should know before buying the Dell laptop. But for the sturdiness, for a DVD writer, having a VGA as well as accidental damage protection, Dell Vostro laptops offer you a accidental damage protection for 1 year. In a scenario if the laptop falls down, breaks or damages, company takes care for one time in the entire year. So you need not worry too much about your screen getting damaged or the body getting damaged in 1 year of your purchase. On those points, Dell Vostro would be a much superior choice with its close cousin, the Dell Inspiron 3593. All in all, a good, decent laptop at the given price point here. Maybe the next successor of this might have a nano bezel and C-type that we are expecting. So in this video, we've shown you how to basically replace the hard drive, memory, install a NVMe SSD, replace the battery and put a new battery 2-3 years down the lane, remove the CMOS cell if you are having a time and date issue. Literally almost everything that is there in the base of this particular laptop. In another video, we'll show you how to replace the keyboard, the display frame and the hinges. Thanks a lot for watching guys, and do let us know suggestions and comments, and do not forget to subscribe to us. Thank you so much.